I am here on a new colony in RimWorld. This. I would get a DM the second that I start streaming. That makes all the sense. Okay. Yep, so I'm gonna play a bit of RimWorld tonight. And we're in a new colony because as much as I like the other colony that I have been streaming, it's just riddled with so many things, so many problems, that I'm not really enjoying it anymore. The struggles that I'm having with steel, with getting steel, struggles with components, struggle with the temperature. That's a big one. That's a big one. Is an issue with the temperature. The fact that I have literal colonists who just go outside and then keel over instantly is a problem. Because then I'm always tying up. Well, in fairness, I'm tying up some German shepherds. So it's not really that big of a deal, but it's still a pain. I've just got a never-ending. It's just a never-ending struggle, and I wasn't really enjoying it anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, while I try and see in my spare time, so I'm playing it in my spare time. While I'm playing in my spare time, trying to see if there is anything I can do to improve the situation, let's stream a different colony. That way I can actually still play RimWorld on stream without just sitting here all the time. So this is my new one. This is the Unlana colony. Unlana, I think it was. I can't fucking remember. Actually, hang on. The Unlana Concord. Yes, you can see all my different saves here. You can see that I even saved a turning point save. Now the turning point save is there specifically because I did actually make some very big changes in Out of the World to try and fix things. I tried double walling everything, so that way I can try and regulate temperature better. Something that I'm trying in this world, in this one. No guarantee whether or not this will actually work, but I figured that I would at least give it a try. So like I've got some coolers here. They're not really working effectively right now because I'm having issues with power, but I mean, that's fine. I didn't realize that was actually blocked by the wall. Oh, and that one's broken. Oh, and we don't have any components. Well, I know that we can mine out more because they are in the wall. They're in the walls. Compacted machinery that. Compacted steel. Yeah. That's this one. I want compacted machinery. That's this one. So, yeah, things are different in this save. First and foremost, I have a child. There is a child in this camp. I actually started with a pregnant pawn for once. So I was like, okay, I will work. I'll work with that and see what happens. Turns out that despite the fact that who it was you, it was Gert. Despite her giving birth to a child, she has like no childcare. In fact, she can't do it. Save of a conceptual artist backstory, meaning that it was actually looked after by another person. I believe it was Lamp that was actually looking after the child. I think. Was it Lamp? Oh. Could be. Squirrel. I really don't remember. But I also have an excessive amount of animals in here because I never learn my lesson when it comes to animals. Just realized that I don't think I actually reset the volume for this. Okay. I never learn my lesson, and I'm always like, oh, okay, I need one of each gender. That way we can get more animals, and then I just let it spiral way out of control. It is absolutely ridiculous. But hey, I mean, egg production is pretty damn good. These are unfertilized eggs because, like I said, I've started trying new things. So, like, one big thing is obviously the air-conditioned room, though I'm not sure, I don't think it's really working properly, because I've got the extra wall here, but also lack of power. But we can work on that. The other thing that I am doing is I'm growing fiber corn, because fiber corn can be harvested into wood. And I know that obviously we've got 10 tons of trees everywhere, but it can't hurt to have a more repetitive thing going on. The next thing that I am doing is I am growing hay grass and daylilies inside the farm, inside the animal pen. You can see where a fence used to be, by the way. Because as it turns out, grazing animals will graze. Like, I know they already eat the grass on the floor. That's nothing. Did that duck just eat this dead duck? A duck's kind of ballistic. Anyway, unless maybe there was grass underneath it. But regardless, I have an excessive amount of animals, and I need food. So I've been growing hay grass in here. I mean, look at all these dead animals in here. It's terrible. But I'm growing hay grass in here because, as it turns out, that they'll eat the grass. But also daylilies, and they grow relatively fast. Though I didn't want to just have daylilies everywhere. I do still care about the appearances. So, yeah. But I've also learnt of the auto slaughter button. So I've set rules for maximum number of male animals. That way we can actually slaughter the extra, because I've got ducks and chickens. We can slaughter the extra males because we don't need them, and we can keep the females because the females are the ones that are laying the eggs. I was not aware that we have 90 ducks. Oh my god. Do we really? Female young 37, female adult 22, male young 29, male adult 2. Yeah, we have 90 ducks. Oh my god, we have 90 ducks and 39 chickens. Well, like I said, egg production, gabur. We also have it's currently considered outdoors area because we don't have this animal flat made. But an animal hut, which is going to be filled with straw, but we haven't made it yet because we don't have any hay because the hay grows. Hay. I am going to figure things out. I mean, I could always grow hay grass in here instead of fiber corn. I don't really need fiber corn, I suppose, because trees. Yeah, you know what? Hay grass. I'll say yeah, because kids stuff from school. But I am confused. I don't know why they sit all the way at the back, where only one blackboard can actually reach them. But I mean, they are all reached, so, you know. I need a heavy bridge there. So, yeah. The other thing is, I don't have a butcher table in the kitchen. Because I started watching a video that was talking about tips and tricks for RimWorld. And while having an indoor space was not actually recommended, they did recommend not putting the butcher's table in the kitchen. They recommend putting it in, like a room where you can have all your corpses. The thing is, right, is that I used to have all the corpses in here, but they would come in here to drop off all of these chunks and whatnot, and then they'd get instantly depressed because there's like 50 corpses in here. So I moved all the corpses outside to a corner, which was also recommended. And now I'm thinking that all these corpses are just going to go to waste. Like all these chickens. Can I assign specific corpses? Animal corpses. I can. Wait, hang on. Can I assign specific animal corpses? I can. Maybe I can create like a larder instead then. I can have this just be the general graves, like corpse abandonment area. And then I could create a room somewhere that is specifically for ducks and chickens so that we can harvest them. God, I wish I could just move this, but it won't let me move it. I have to deconstruct it. It's like, I don't want to deconstruct it because I'm gonna have to though. Deconstruct it. Because like this singular piece of wood is covering it. So, as I mentioned in the title for the stream, this playthrough has all of the DLC, and also has a few quality of life mods. For instance, we have clouds. Down here you can also see we also have a rituals tab. This allows us to automatically set ritual policies, so we can make colonists, if they're part of a religion that focuses on having rituals. Like I actually had a playthrough previously for this one on this mod list, where they wanted to do a ritual every now and then to restore their insanity. I can assign the ritual to be done constantly, every day, or every couple of days. To that end, I also do have I've got a whole range of quality of life mods, but unfortunately, even though they're just general quality of life mods, they do sometimes still add stuff to the save, which I'm not too keen on. I don't know if I have one in this colony. Oh, that's okay. Well, I don't even have fishing progress. I don't even have fishing spots. Somewhere in here I had a weapon that did actually come from a mod. I don't know if I still have it or not. But yeah, apparently there is a mod that is adding a singular weapon, or maybe multiple weapons, I'm not too sure, to the pack. Which is annoying. I don't want that there, but that is a very minimal thing. Honestly, the biggest mod that I have that adds content is one that adds more more religion shit. I'm not gonna say ideology. I'm not gonna pronounce it right. It adds more religion stuff, and the reason why I'm allowing that. Okay, I might have gone a little overboard in the music. And the reason why I'm allowing to have more religion stuff added, and I think maybe it's actually the religion stuff that was adding that extra weapon, but the reason why I'm allowing that in the pack is because this game thrives on being a story generator. It thrives on being able to allow you to create a colony and shape the future for these colonists, and like have some kind of like roleplay value going on as you as you see the story of how these colonists are acting, what they're doing. So it makes sense to add to that roleplay factor, but I didn't want to make a game that has like 50,000 mods in it. I do have a pack that I've created for myself. I have a mod list. For if I suddenly want to play a pack that has like 50,000 mods, I can do that. But I wanted this one to be relatively vanilla, so that way when I'm struggling to find out what I'm supposed to do next, I'm not having to look up all the different mods and try to find what is the actual answer. Like, here's another quality of life thing. It actually makes dark actually dark, which makes it a pain for me to try to figure out how to do a thing, but encourages the necessity for lights. Oh, that is annoying. Look at that, it actually got rid of the wiring. Do I want to have it like one over or right next to it? Probably one over. Yeah, because like... Alright. To build that wind turbine. Oh, you need to go get more components, don't you? Yeah, so ultimately this does make it more difficult to see what it is that I'm actually doing. But I think that this is the right move if you want to have more like, story and roleplay thing going on. Tell you what, I'm just going to quickly add some terrain for the Pikmin. Some really loud birds outside. I'm surprised that you can hear that. There we go. Now we can have the Pikmin running around on top of the UI like that. Having a right old time. Was there anything else that I learnt that was kind of helpful? Not really. I kind of just... Everything else I kind of just picked up as we went. Oh, but yeah, like some of the other mods I got, for instance, is that people are a little bit smarter. I don't have the mod that allows them to have sidearms, but I do have a mod that allows us that if they drop a weapon because they've been knocked to the ground, they'll go back and pick up that weapon when they're ready. Which is very helpful because, oh my god, you know how annoying it is having to go and fetch a weapon every time? This guy's actually good with shooting. I should probably give him a weapon. Yeah, and I'd love to get this guy a weapon, but unfortunately he's currently too busy being dead on the floor, pretty much. I like how this is considered outdoors. Hey, Squirrel, can you... Yeah, you eat your food first. Yeah, I know, I've got nutrient paste and I'm not a fan of nutrient paste, but I can't guarantee that I'll get enough like vegetables all the time, and nutrient base is nice and cheap. They may not like it too much, but too bad. Plus, this place has got its own problems. First and foremost, there are actually seasons in this one. Whereas the other colony was forever summer, this one is all the seasons, so I do have to deal with winter. Um, the other thing this save has got, which is a really big problem, it's goddamn flash storms. They are a absolute menace to society because all this is wood, but the thing is, all these trees, and because I have so many animals as well, as soon as we lose a single fence, and that comes from being attacked and whatnot, it's just constant animals spilling out into the wilderness. And while I don't really care about the ducks and chickens, because as long as I have one male and one female, I can always get them back, I kind of want to keep the cows and yaks, because they're a good source of milk. So... Also, I noticed that you stopped hauling that. Hang on. Steel. Do I have any compacted machinery that's relatively close by? Not really. In fact, it actually kind of looks like I'm running a little low on compacted machinery. Well, actually, there's some there. Not like a super large amount, but there is some there. I noticed that there's 2 buildings on this map. I'm kind of curious to go and investigate. Speaking of investigating, where is the obelisk? I can't remember. Oh, here it is. It's down here this time. I need someone to mine out more compacted machinery for me. Can Road do that? Yes, Road can do that. Why is Road very slow? Oh, they're hungry. They're hungry and in intense pain. I know I also changed the difficulty. I better check to see what it is on now, because I don't remember. Here it is. Community Builder on Phoebe Chillax. I think it was on Adventure Story before, but I was getting really bothered by the amount of flash storms and invasions that it was actually starting to be a problem, so I turned down the difficulties a smidge. Just to give me enough of a chance to actually build my base. I mean, that's the point, so... Alright, considering that they... Are you actually taking this over to the... Yeah? Okay, well... In that case, let me just build a table and chair a little closer. There's a duck in here. What the fuck? What the duck? Oh, there's a... Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. If you want to have a pet duck, have a pet duck. Yeah, for some reason I also have a cassowary. He's just self-tamed. I've also got a donkey somewhere in here, also self-tamed. There he is. Finished eating? Oh. Food poisoning. Alright. Well, what's Squirrel doing? Eating. Oh wait, you can't do it. Gert can. Still fresh, but I'm not gonna go fetch it. I've got plenty of dead chickens and ducks that we can use instead. Oh yeah, here's another quality of life thing. I can speed up the game one extra tier. I had no idea how helpful that was until I actually got it. I'm gonna have a drink. It's quite warm again, but at least this time I've made the same steps that I had last stream. I made again today, and I seem to be on top of the temperature for now. For now, being the operative word. But the temperature being what it is in fact not summer yet. Feels like it, but it's not yet. This building was actually going to be a lot bigger before, until I realized I don't really need to make it bigger. So I made the building smaller, and now I want to tear up these heavy bridges so I get some of that steel back. And I'm just going to use a wooden bridge across there, because that would look more... Oh my god, look how many icons. Feeding baby food to Duck 14. Isn't that one dead? Okay, you mean this one. I guess I can probably stop the creation of baby food now, can't I? Since we don't actually have a baby. Oh my god, take bigger handfuls. I know that the whole point of the styling is because of this, like, they're all industrial and steampunky. And I do like the way the walls look with the extra rivets in it, but I think having a gear-shaped seat for the chair might be a little much. Squirrel, why aren't you finishing this? Yes. Alright, it's just two people. Thankfully, Squirrel can kind of just do what they do because Squirrel doesn't do fighting. Which means I should actually preemptively set these guys up over here because they will do fighting. I have just become... Oh, what am I? One of the ducks have died. I've just become casually obsessed with this game. Like, even though I haven't actually ever made it to the end game yet, and I'm not playing this game every single day now, I'm still very much obsessed with it. It's a bit like when I was doing Project Hospital. I wonder if I'll get that drive back again, Project Hospital, because that was actually good fun. I wouldn't mind getting that drive back once more. Oh, another duck's gone. Oh man, Lamp is on a mission. Look at Lamp go. Go, Lamp! I mean, I can't really do anything with this person. Ah, Sheriff. So I may as well just sort of like... I may as well just leave him out here, but... Pump shotgun, though, that's what I... That's what... Hey, Lamp, can you go and haul that? I was just seeing what the, like, if I'd actually... I can't speak. I was just saying if I accidentally overdid the, job designation. Just because, like, the farms are getting overgrown because no one is you know, sorting them out. The power situation is not amazing. This does have fuel in it, which I think is the only reason why we actually have some lights in the base. But I'm gonna need these wind turbines to step up their game and get trees cut down in the morning. That's a little shrub. Where's the tree that is supposedly in the way? Capropia tree. Must be a small one because like I really don't see it. It is also nighttime though, so once the sun comes up, we'll be able to see it better. There it is. Teeny tiny tree. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, because those are the ones that are actually blocking the windmills. Minus 20 degrees. There you go. I mean, we're not generating enough power still. But what I want to make is one of these. I want to make a water mill. Put it, say there. Now they're less effective if you put them like nearby each other. So if I put down another one, like here-ish, it should be far enough away. How far into the water did I just put them? About one tile in, one tile over. So about here-ish. Mad Wobble. Where? Where is it? Is it all of them, or is it just... No, it's just that one. Okay. Well, on the bright side, there's no easy way in from that side. But I guess anyone who comes out this side is going to get it. Alright. Let's all come out over here. Actually, it's gone that way. Let's go over this side. What, squirrel? Squirrel, no. Get inside. Lamp, I swear to God. The fact that he likes to run in is so ridiculous. It's like, my dude, you have a chain shotgun. You don't need to be, like, you don't need to melee him. Goody, I need more. Oh, this is what. There's no more compacted machinery. Oh wait, there's some down here. And there's some there too. In fact, I'll actually have you do the one that's up here first, just so it's a little, at least a little bit closer. Things only require 3 components, but it's the 80 steel that's the problem. You should have enough, and there's plenty of steel around the walls. What's everyone else doing? Tending to hen 12. Look, I know it might seem mean, and yeah, I was actually canceling them first, before I realised it's actually better to just cull them instantly. I know it might seem mean to deny them medical supplies, but like, we actually need the medical supplies for ourselves, and tell you what, we'll let the cows and bulls and yaks use them. No, we'll let the donkeys use them too. It's just ducks and chickens don't need it. Plus, I mean, realistically, if they just keel over and die, we've got plenty more. So. Or you were the other one that could, yeah. Just get rid of these so I can actually replace them with wood properly. Come on, the space isn't that big, doesn't take too long to save. Thank you. Oh, Squirrel is starving. Well, Squirrel, once you finish building this, then you can have some food. There you go. I actually meant to do that, set that for when you wake up, but it's fine. You can just do it now. Well, that's good. Gilbert was ending. I've actually already researched fish. I just never actually set up the zone. I don't really know how much of a zone to give it, so... Oh. Cannot fish. Below minimum fish population. Oh, well, I guess the fish thing did only just end, so... I gotta wait a moment for it to pick back up again. He's not actually upset by seeing the dead animal. What dictates it? Seeing a body? Observe rotten corpse. Oh, it's because it was rotten. Oh, well, there goes the donkey from Mongrel. Appreciate Lamp trying to clean up the place. It was a double wall, right? Not like a triple wall. I think I read it was a double wall. If it's a triple one, I might be in trouble. Just figuring out where to put the air conditioning units. Have we lost power again? Well, Squirrel's actually just about to fix that. Go, lights turn back on again. Bye bye. Thanks for being an idiot. I gotta put vents in all the rooms. Just because the plan, pretty much the plan is to have a whole bunch of air conditioners and then just have them cool the entire base. And then have these 4 air conditioning units. I know this one will warm up this side, but then have these 4 air conditioning units freeze this room. Is the plan. It occurs to me that since it's fall, I actually run the risk of it being too cold now. So I guess I'll turn this back on again. Oh, this one's already on. Okay, who is our cook? I mean, as far as cooking goes, it's not that bad, and if it's a nutrient paste dispenser product, it should really not be a problem. Excuse me, hiccups. Man, one of these watermelons is so good. Look, I'm actually gaining power. And as you can see, I've already declared a space up here using the planner for a geothermal generator. It is a shame that I have so much marshy soil inside the base. I mean, there's a lot of rich soil too, which is good. But that's in the base. I would need it outside of the farm. I mean, it looks like we're doing good now on growing hay grass and daylilies. We just got to wait for them to grow more, because I don't think they're actually eating the grass as is. It's gonna be a full-time job removing all the dead animals from in here, though. I'll say. So, we're in fall. Not quite winter yet. How much food have we got in stock? I mean, we have a good amount of corn. I just need them to actually haul said corn. Go and carry as much corn as you can. That is not a lot of corn. Slept in the cold. Oh, okay. Turns out, too cold. Well, it looks like the temperature moderation thing is actually kind of working. I'm going to turn this into a larder. So I need some shelves. And need a butcher table. Should I go with just the one? No, we'll do two. Do I want them there, or do I want to put them somewhere else? Well, don't just... I was about to say, don't just do that. Because now all the air is leaving. All the air is escaping. So this is where we can put the ducks and chickens. Alright, now remove all that food except for corpses. Oh, hang on. Clear all except for chicken and duck corpses. And don't allow rotten, only fresh. Kind of just now waiting for that to be made. So, how far away from getting into winter? Don't have like a super large matter. Don't have a spacecraft fell. It says nearby. I guess that is somewhat nearby. Seriously, while I'm glad that you want to work on the shelf, can you build the walls first? Good thing we have a lot of wood in storage. It occurs to me I actually need to put heavy bridges down in here if I want to put down flooring, so... My god. Alright, what's the animal situation now? Holy snapping duckbills. Alright, I have to put in a limit. This is beyond ridiculous. Whoopsies. Limit of 10 ducks, limit of 10 chickens. Why? Why are you guys fighting? Okay, so they are actually, they have negative beauty. Alright, that's fine then. I didn't realize that they were negative beauty. Dead animals. Yes, 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 I know. Lots of animal starvation, but I mean, I'm about to cull the amount of chickens and ducks we have, so this should make a hell of a difference. Hopefully. Just when I told you to go and finish building these walls. And these two. Only the person who's mining was capable of hauling as well. Unfortunately not. Mining is a perfectly acceptable thing to do in your pastime. Carrying what you've dug out, however, that's icky. Apparently there's a party going on. To celebrate the survival of an enemy raid. That was a little while ago though, mate. But it's fine, enjoy the party. Dirt is mining, so... Sorry, I was checking out the notifications on my phone while I was waiting for things to happen, and I didn't realize that it wasn't even sped up. Party is finished, and a duck has died. A couple of ducks have died. And a chicken. I'm kind of tempted to just make another field that has all the animals I want to keep in it, and then somehow firebomb this one to clear out all the other animals. But if I do that, then I'm gonna get stuck with, um, like, I'm gonna destroy the building as well. So many animals are hungry. Duck 106. Rainy thunderstorm. You know, I always thought it was weird the fact that there is actually no windows. You can't make windows in your bases, which means if I was looking at this base, not from top down but from side on, it would really just be a wooden square. It'd be cool if you could make windows. I'm pretty sure there's a mod that lets you make windows, but I don't know why it's not in the base game. It's glass. I'm gonna send the kid out there into the storm to go and recover that silver. I mean, that's money. Kind of awkward where I built that then, isn't it? Because I want to make a bridge, but I want to have it be exactly the exact width, just to appease my own brain. And looks like I can do it here, but I don't want it right next to the window. Watermill. Oh well. That'll be fine. I think that's what I did over here anyway. Specifically bio-coded weapons. Oh, and tainted apparel. Tainted and bio-coded. And I definitely made, yeah, I added clothes here. Oh, there's a fire. I mean, the rain should actually get it, I think, though. Well, looks like Squirrel's gonna get involved with beating out the fire anyway. So the rain should handle it. There's another one up there, actually. Okay, yeah, the rain stopped. There we go, now we should have plenty of power being created. Hang on, what type of fish is that? A tilapia? Hardy freshwater fish, common in warm rivers and lakes. Right. And it's worth $6.50. Cool. Oh dear. The person here is related to one of my colonists. They're an acquaintance of Sniff. And a sister to Hotaru. They are, however, a rival of Squirrel, and Gert, and Lamp, and Road, and Octave, for some reason. Why has Octave got, like, even lower standing with this person? Octave is the kid. That doesn't make any sense. That's fine. We need the extra colonists. Oh dear. Who's our doctor? Lamp. Alright. And Lamp is on this camera, so we'll just get everyone else who is not Lamp to go and extinguish the fire before it gets too close to the base. I did see there's another one over here. The hell was beeping? Oh, look at another storm. I think I'm going to have to encompass this base with a stone wall, I should think, at some point. So that the only fire I have to worry about are the ones that are near the base, that are actually in the territory. Guess if I wait long enough, they'll tell themselves, aren't they? When I click on that, I do it. There is a fire in the farm. Well, why are they upset? Better put down some lighting, otherwise I can't see what's going on. Once you've done that, I need you to work on the light because I can no longer see. Nag has recovered and decided to leave, really. Annoyingly, we can't arrest him. Oh good, torrential rain. Actually, I don't think I really need to specify anything particular. I think just doing it that way will work. Faster, faster, faster. But now I can see what's going on in there. A signal? Oh, from a nearby camp. Look, I'm trying to figure out my own camp at the moment. I can't be sending caravans yet. Could have sworn we had a prisoner in here at one point. Up of water flooding into these locations. Since it can be pretty nasty, the flood water. I don't think I have to be concerned now. I think we're good now. Why are you eating raw corn outside in the rain? And why are you now going to go play horseshoes in the torrential rain? Standing in the water as well. I don't know if that's the right time to do that, but by all means, you want to do that, go right ahead. Oh, a cow miscarried due to starvation. I didn't even realize it was pregnant. Are we growing down here? Oh, hay grass, yeah. You know, I don't think we have anyone to hand over these guys, but we'll have a look and see what they have to say for themselves. I'm also kind of curious to know where they're going to go stand. Around there. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair enough. I don't think they can go through the doors, so they're going to be stuck outside the colony. They have nothing, and I have nothing. Now I think I can just sort of let my colonists do their order of what they want done. Why are you floor drawing in amongst the corpses, Octave? You could be doing things far more creative. I just realized Sniffer's set to sleep all day from when he was sick. Get back to work, my dude. Damn. I wonder things weren't getting done. Unless I told him to do it. Alright, kid. Get back to work. What do you think, this is some kind of holiday? In the middle of the torrential rain, I want you to go and gather the corpses of the animals. Hauling and cleaning is your one and only job, basically. That is a lot of people in that colony that just showed up. Should have time for him to go and finish hauling whatever it is, the steel to his location. And this dude's got nothing either. Oh wait, no, it's the same dude. I want this one. Okay, here we go. Ooh, pigs. No, mate, you have like a million... Wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? No, this is actually perfect. Okay, so that should be every chicken and every duck. But I want to keep some. So, we need... hens and a rooster. So we want one rooster. And... let's say 5 hens. Okay, now we'll go the same with ducks. So we need 1 duck. 1 male duck, sorry. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 female ducks. In exchange for this, because obviously they're not going to be able to afford all these animals, though to be honest, they're doing me a service. I could buy some pemmican from them, bit of food. Because that's definitely not my pemmican, is it? No. Should I buy the pigs? Could buy pigs. Can afford it. And because I mean they still owe me I think $1,600. Pigs will be good for meat actually. Maybe I should have like a pig farm going to and just make sure I manage it properly. They still don't have enough money, so what? You know. The harbinger tree, which I could use to eat corpses or meat. Why not? 1 harbinger tree seed. What does that do? It deadens the mind, rendering the user unable to feel the highs and lows of human emotion. This temporarily prevents them from having mental breaks and inspirations. There we go. If we buy all of their herbal medicine, which is only 2, all their pemmican, 1 female pig, 1 male pig, and the harbinger seed, they can afford this, and they'll actually still have money left over, and I'm going to be free of all the chickens and ducks. We'll keep all the cows and yaks and whatnot. Just because I can also set up slaughter rules for them too. This will be hilarious, by the way, because hang on, do I need to? Okay, go rope the pigs. Oh, here they go. Oh my goodness, look at them all. Alright, welcome aboard, pigs. I need to assign slaughter rules. So we want to have a maximum of 5 cows, I'm thinking. 1 male adult. I don't know, 1 male young. 3. I don't know, 3. So what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6, 7, 8. That's 8. A total of 8 cows. And we'll actually give it the exact same rules for pigs and cow, the pigs as well. Actually, we'll only do 6 yaks and 6 pigs. Yeah, because I mean, ducks and chickens can have the same rule set, and then cows, yaks, and pigs can have the same rule set. I think that's how we'll handle that. This also means that we are actually scheduled. Oh, we can train the pigs. It also means that we'll be starting to slaughter some of the bigger animals too. My God, I love the fact that they're still coming. Duck 58, malnutrition. Oh, I guess I'm now actually at risk, aren't I? Of now running out of animals because of the malnutrition. So I'll tell you what I'll do. A squirrel. Can you... Okay. So can you pick up the raw food? We don't have any. The other one that can do farming. No, then it is actually just Sniff. You really just botched that. Like, what is that? I just realized what it is. Oh, they're leaving? Oh my God. Actually, I think that's the other lot that are leaving. I don't really know. Can't tell yet until the giant army of chickens and ducks moves on. Need more berry bushes. Why do we have no power? Oh, solar flare, of course. I saw that a moment ago. Berries. Pick up. Pick up. No, that's pick up. Here. Drop the berries. And you drop the berries. Nowhere near going to be enough food, but it should at least help for a bit. Is that a... Okay, it's a young yak. I was about to say, what the hell? It's so small. My god, this is definitely not daunting or anything for the animals that are in here. The ones that are alive, I mean. What area are you sowing? Man's carrying a cow. Any other berry bushes in the immediate area? What's up there? Pick them up. Where are you going? Oh, going to the table. And I pick them up. Come up. Pick them up. What was that noise? Was that an animal? Made a weird noise there. I have no idea. Oh, you finished picking everything up. Okay. Come over in here, and then we're going to drop off your inventory. Yeah, that did not last long. So, who actually does the butchering? Is I guess it's just whoever. Yeah, it's just whoever does cooking. So that should be Gert, because Gert does plant cutting and well, Gert does fishing as well. Oh, for pity's sake. Did you really have to knock him all the way out? You only have him as they're the only doctor. Alright, in a pinch, sniff. Well, even though we actually have rotting ducks in here, Squirrel does not actually seem to mind too much. I mean, obviously there's the unsightly environment, but... Lamp's spine was broken? Are you serious? You two are idiots. The way that you were just fighting like that. Kind of curious, actually, how long it's going to take them to actually grow up and stop being a child and be an adult instead. And what skills that they would get. Surely, because surely they're given skills. Mm. We need to work on clothing as well. I think I have... I think I have the apparel set. Oh no, I don't. I think it was 54%. But the problem is that no one's making clothes because... Who's set to crafting? You're set to crafting. Alright, you do smithing, tailoring, and crafting when you wake up. Surprised that you're no longer incapable of walking, given that you just had your spine broken. Guess I should put more tables around the place. Kinda wish I could make 1x1s, but... Given the fact that I actually didn't correct this, whoops. I guess I'll make this like a little area for eating in. Because, like, there's not much point in me fixing it now, and also, if I have this many shelves with ducks and chickens on it, then I've clearly gone overboard anyway, so... But I hate the fact that it requires steel in order to make these heavy bridges. I can understand why, but it is very annoying. Because steel is not a permanent thing. I love the fact that he's, like, taking the longest way possible to get to the jobs. Let's do a conversion ritual. Road has to lay down this conversion ritual. As I chug my drink. Ineffective. Okay. Lamp was our doctor, right? Yes. You want to go and feed them. They're eating their own food. Okay, there we go. Now they're doing it. Also, why are you still here? Because I could have sworn I got a notification earlier saying that you decided to leave. Did you really just try to clean the floor before you decided to butcher the chicken? Oh, there's the information. Okay. Growth tier 4. Progress to next growth tier. 106 out of 120, and you get plus 2.83 every day. Okay, we're actually nearly there then. This growth tier, choose one passion from one option, choose one trait from 4 options, and then the next growth tier, is choose one passion from 2 options and choose one trade from 4 options. I like the fact that it says choose one passion from 1 option. It's not really choosing, then, is it? Oh, right. Kind of tempted to grab one of these and use it on a big trader, but then I'm not going to get any traders. So maybe I should get the skill trainer. I mean, it's just for 8 days, and it's fog, meaning that it doesn't disrupt things. So, I mean, can you have fog and also storms? Yes, I suppose you can, but I think we should do it. It's gonna get foggy. See, this looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? And there's the pods with our stuff in it. Kid, hold it. Their inventory is not as big as others. I've now just discovered that. Look at that, I just realized the temperature thing is working. Look, it's 8 degrees Celsius outside, but 20 degrees inside. I don't even have vents set up in half the rooms, and it seems to actually be working just fine. If that's the case, I may as well actually get rid of these vents. Stop Squirrel from making them. They're not needed. So I could have sworn you were supposed to pick up your own weapon then once. Oh, you can't do it anyway right now because you're picking out. I could have sworn I had the mod on that allows colonists to just go back and pick up their weapon after they've been down, but I guess I don't. Never mind. That's fine though. It's annoying, but it's something that I can live with, so. There's the farming going on here. Just because I was concerned that they're not doing their job. trying to figure out what the balance is that allows them to, like, to still grow all the other crops and keep animals fed. I guess I need more people who are actually out there harvesting that sort of stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to set these ones as preferred, because once they've been fully grown, they still take a while to actually grow, whereas the daylilies get eaten pretty quickly, so... Lamp is no longer picking out on food? Okay, good. Suppose when Hotaru actually wakes up and walks around, I can give him a gun. I kind of want to give him this pump shotgun. I know it's poor quality, but he would be best to use it, I think. Or I can give him the bolt-action rifle, because he'll actually hit things with it. I don't need to do that one for there. Which I may as well do it for symmetry. Me on personal help. Because the fence was broken. Well, Sniff is actually going and planting the crops that we can actually eat, so that's probably good then. Like, see, that worked. I guess it's because that they're not doing it constantly. We're stuck with all of these rotting ones now. You know, when I said work on the cooler, I meant work on the Okay, we're out of steel. That's what the problem is. Oopsies. Man, Road is like no chill. He's just in here and he's just like, yep, you're dead now. Okay, all of these animals must be, like, they must all be rotten. Are you cold? No? Or maybe it's just where you were standing. Maybe you were cold a moment ago. I mean, I guess if you were in the freezer, then that would be why you're... Yeah, you're in the freezer. That's why you're cold. Get out of the freezer, then. What are you doing in here? Oh, you're floor drawing. I need components. And I need steel. Just trying to see if there's any other ways of getting steel around here, because... Oh, well, not steel, sorry. Like compact machinery. I need components. I guess I can go into these places and try and find somewhere from there. You know, with all the mining you're doing, you should be getting pretty good at it now. Nope. Guess it will take quite a while. You know, I just realized, when the cows and pigs and yaks get slaughtered, they're not actually going in here. So I should probably adjust the animals that we are allowed to have in here to include cow. Do I need to have specifically bull in here as well? No. So cow, I need pig, oh well, and yak. Okay, well there's yak, pig. Okay. I guess this is the fog, it's just a thicker cloud layer. Considering it's winter, it's actually not too cold outside. Like, it's 16 degrees out there. Oh, it's the first. It's the first of winter. Which means we're probably going to have trouble with food, thinking about it. Nope. Nope. Suppose I could just make the wall 3 wide, but I mean, why? Why, why do that? I don't really need to. Might need to over here, but like, getting rather cold indoors. Why is it getting cold indoors? So now we're exposed to the elements. Oh, it was paused. I was like, why is it just standing there? That makes a bit more sense. Sniffer's nearly finished planting all the rice that in this field. Though I am concerned that the temperature is going to drop too far and it's going to kill the crops regardless, but if it doesn't, then I would have wasted this time by not planting stuff. How much did you actually get out of that? 14 duck meat. Okay, well, never mind. That's actually that's decent. Because that's 4 duck meat in there and a simple meal that you just made. We're a little behind on jobs, like we need more animals slaughtered and butchered. And we also need more steel harvested, but other than that, we're actually not doing too bad. It's nearly there. Uh, do we really need the wood fire generator going? The power is technically going down, but we'll just see how it goes. Didn't really do an awful lot, but I mean, I guess a cow eating flowers is probably not going to give like a super large amount of hunger. A lot of food. Oh yeah, you're hauling corpses. Did you really have to? Okay, you know what, it's fine. Because, I mean, it has to be done regardless, but... Sure, we can do this. So who's our intelligence nut? Who's our nerd? Gert at 7. Lamp at 10. That's it. Okay. So Lamp. So we're all taking an unexpected detour. We're doing this first. Guess I don't really need to keep them here for that whole time. Well, that's for arresting him, but I know he's got unwavering quality, so it's not gonna be too helpful. And this thing could not have landed any further away if it tried. Power is actually still going down. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to handle it with just the water mills and the wind turbines. I may need to still use another source of power. Alright, when the raid swaps to 3 hours, I'll have everyone come back. Hotaru is no longer incapable of walking. Nice. Actually, you are weapon compatible. I should probably, if you range weapon, have you join the fight. I guess it depends on how bad this raid ends up actually being. One person. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Yep, we are actually okay. What are your stats? Bio. Actually, your stats are somewhat decent. Who here has the lowest stats? Hang on. Shooting 8. Octave. Alright, you know what? Hey, Octave, do you want to go and capture him? Or would it be faster if I got... Probably would be faster. Stabilize the bleeding first, and then capture. Well... You know what? I probably should have seen that coming. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but, you know. It was pretty stupid of me. I don't know why I thought... I guess I figured that they'd stabilize it, and then that'd be that. Whoops. Don't mind me. That was a pretty stupid moment. Hotaru's social stat, non-existent. Incapable of carrying, social, and firefighting. They're basically just military and animal. Sniffer got some serious social though. Lynx, wargs. Thinking pemmican for a start. Give me that because I can't wear it anymore. Yeah, it's fine. There you go. So I really wish that when you traded with people and you bought food from them, I really wish as soon as the food touches the ground, they didn't just pick it back up and eat it. Because I did not get all the pemmican that I just bought then because of that. You know what? Actually, I'm going to undraft you so you can go back and look after yourself. Are you naked? What just happened? You're wearing pants, but that was it. Okay. Why not? Okay, we'll get Gert to tag in and do some of the hacking. Let Lamp rest up, because obviously they're hungry and they're tired. Well, there, quick. Why aren't you firing? Whoopsies. Okay. Good, we made him mad. Run, Gert, run! What the? Potter! Goodness me. Wow, we. Rescue Gert reserved by Red? Who's Red? I don't know, but go rescue them. Actually, stabilize the bleeding on them first. Cancer. Like, I know you were just getting some rest, but... Oh, hang on, wait, no, you're the medical one, aren't you? Yeah, you are. This road is not any better. Yep, I saw that coming. What? What just happened? From severe exhaustion? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Okay, it's just sleep, but damn. You're not smart, are you? Not really, no. Because ultimately, no one is doing this now. What? Oh no. I might actually just have to let them take it because, like, we've lost so many people now because of this. We have 2 people, I mean, I know it's only 2 people, but it's 2 people who are militarily trained. Well, that went better. Jesus Christ. I hope that was the last wave. I mean, I think the waves just keep coming until you actually end up hacking the damn thing. But, like, the health is so low now that one more raid and it's done for. Yak has given birth. Oh, you can't take it because of your religion. Oh my god. Like, what is this? What is... Bruh. He's gonna catch up to Lamp. Uh-oh. You know, I might actually have to roll this one back because this doesn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll it back because this doesn't work. Call it safe scumming, but I'm not gonna let my entire colony get defeated by like 4 waves of one person. That is ridiculous. We're not doing that. Oh, the gift from the tribes people. Tribes people have components. Okay then. Alright. Do you want to do your thing where you whip him? Where you pull him in? Use that. Oh my god. Too little too late, mate. Well, I have one more idea. I'm going to do combat command nearby, and I'm going to have people run interference. What? What? He's on that side this time. Holy cow. Look at... What the fuck? Look how fast he's running. Wow. This is beyond ridiculous at this point. I'm not even sure if this is even worth it. Yep. Well, good to see that road is back up at least. Oh, it's psychotic wandering. Oh boy. Oh, you're kidding me. What? Really? Another one? Congratulations. You are an absolute idiot. Uh... Yeah, I know, there's some serious save scumming going on here, but, like, the fact that this has gone... Like, my colony is not exactly in a bad place if you have a look at what we have right now. Yeah, Road is currently unhappy, but it's not even that big of a deal. Like, there you go, now they're over the threshold. But for some reason, because doing this stupid ship takes too long, they keep throwing wave after wave after wave, and I just can't deal with that many tanky quick people. So, oh well. I will just have to go without. Also, I think I rolled back a little too far because the floor's not even done yet. All the way back at the start of this, huh? Shall we do it one last time? I will accept the fact that he's going to be late. The fact that he's only just woken back up. Oh, he's not going to be late though. He's a little bit late. Alright, well, that made that work. I'll Sniff go handle them while the others are hanging around here. Penguin. Ooh, components, absolutely. A plants book, a recreation book. I don't really need that. Recurve bow. Okay. Flat screen television. A what? A single-use rocket launcher that fires a massive explosive projectile, good against large groups of soft targets, starts fires. That sounds like fun. But however, let's not. Actually, tell you what, we will get Wolf's Violence. Because Wolf's Violence is going to be recreation, and we are recreation starved right now. Wait, I just realized something that I could do. Hang on. Oh, we only have one food? Where's all the pemmican? Really? Can you just double check see whether or not they were selling any pemmican? They weren't. Okay. Pick up that. Harvest this. Get up. And now come join the others. Basically bringing a packed lunch. Hello. Okay, drop that. Move over slightly. Drop that. Alright, who's the hungriest? Hotaru is very hungry. You're okay. You're very hungry. Okay, so lamp. Since I need to keep you happy the most. Eat that. Hotaru. Berries. Where's everyone going? Where do you all think you're going? Come back. Did I hit dismiss by accident? Or undraft? Alright, I'll let Sniff go. Because Sniff is going to need to get more food and whatnot together. I don't know where from, but he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. At the very least, I'm going to get him to pick up the medical supplies as well. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Get him to pick up some meds and bring them over. I know you guys aren't happy, but yeah, that's what I was waiting for. What? Are you serious? Okay. I'm gonna get Lamp to eat one of these. I guess collapsed to exhaustion. What were you even doing? I guess I now have the option actually to. Oh, they're hungry. Alright. Should be another one coming soon. Everybody back out here. Or not, actually, maybe because he's still around. No, actually, I'm nervous. Because we're actually really close to it. To finishing it. Everyone... Oops. Didn't mean you, Lamp. Just gonna get everyone to stand there for that last bit. But I'm thinking... knocking this guy out is actually the way to go. Hey, look. There's that last one. Whoa! He's right there. Well, stop being in melee and shoot him. Hooray. Alright, Lamp. Finish the job. Do we want to rescue this guy as well? His stats are pretty low across the board, except for construction and animals. Probably not. I think it will leave him dead. Leave him for dead. Oh shit. I forgot about that. Run. Hooray. Well, Lamp is our designated healer, but she's currently busy, so get Sniff to handle it. Oh, well, Lamp's asleep. It's okay. Guessing the fact that they stopped means that they're okay now. Oh, they're in a coma. Oh my god, permanent gunshot injury. This person's actually... They've got good stats across the board. However, I don't think we're going to get to keep them. They have an artery blockage, meaning their heart is busted. They're prone to heart attacks. They have a permanent gunshot injury in the brain. And are in a coma. Great memory. Are you sure about that now? We'll hold on to them in case they wake up from the coma. You think you can catch them in time, Sniff? Oh, actually, no, you already talked to this lot. You probably don't even need to. Don't bother. Well, at least we got it done properly this time. Granted, half the colony are walking around because they're depressed. But at least we managed to get the objective done this time. Last time, I guess it was just because I kept sending them backwards and forwards. Looks like I am going to have to turn this back on again. We're actually going to run out of power soon. And by soon, as in very, very soon. Dude approaching. The weary-looking drifter stretches his legs. He seems very tired. He asks to stay at your colony for a while, at least until he has recovered his strength. Hume's body is riddled with corrupt archites. He can release them at will, creating a cloud of dead life dust, which can reanimate nearby corpses. He may be very useful, but you also sense there is something Hume is not telling you. I'll let him join. It's a very interesting power he has here. I'm going to assume that as long as he's not near any corpses, if he does turn, it won't be a problem. Because I'm assuming that when it says bring back the dead, I'm assuming it just means people and not animals. Because if it brings back animals, then there is literally an army right here. Sure, it'll be fine. Oh, that's why it's not working. Oh, Squirrel is already on it. Good on you, Squirrel. Is that actually why this wasn't working? Why my power was going down like that? Yeah, it was. I don't know. Interesting is like it's all baby animals in here. Not even just animals, it's baby animals. Maybe I should change the animal auto slaughter so that way we're not concerned about baby animals. Oh. Because I didn't realize that accidentally. So, maximum male adult chickens. 2 male adults. So that means I have to put 8 female adults. Because then 8 to 10. I've got to do it over here as well. 8 to 10. We're only allowing 1 male cow. I guess we already only need 1 bull, don't we? Alright. Same with the yaks, actually. And pigs. Same with the pigs. I think this is kind of working. We're suddenly getting food back in again. And it's looking as if the temperature isn't actually going to drop enough to be a problem for crops. Which is also very good, very helpful. Hey Gert, I need you to do some mining for me, please. Oh, panda. And a dead monkey. Are you wearing anything? Nope. Oh, yes, you're wearing pants. That is it. I better actually, like, assign jobs properly. Then there's, Hotaru doesn't really do anything, really. Yeah, there you go. I'll just have Hotaru do all the basic stuff and cleaning and whatnot. Which, that is not what I requested. You better not. Son of a bitch. Why would you do that? Like, I'm explicitly having you do one thing. Why would you then use some steel as you go by for another thing? Go. Freezer should now be actually freezing. But not connected to power. Bert is throwing a tantrum. Ugh. Alright, fine. Go break stuff. Wow. You really have to break the metal things? Get those books out of there before she breaks them. Well, we don't really need the crib, so hardly an issue there. The heater, however, we probably could have done with, but... Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm clearly pushing them too hard. At least the animals aren't, like, starving anymore. It's a good thing. Still got lots of dead animals everywhere, but at least we're doing better. Prisoner being held by the people of Buffwe have managed to steal a radio and call you. This person's being held at a camp near Tidmouth under armed guard. Rescue him and he will join your colony. He's a 32-year-old shock trooper. He says that there's an enemy outpost at the site guarded by one Neanderthal. And he may be an unknown threat. If you miss this opportunity, you may never hear from him again. One Neanderthal. It is possibly doable. I don't really have pemmican on hand though for traveling. I mean, I can't even make pemmican yet. Well, that's going to have to be something that I'll be doing later because why are you going all the way out to consume milk? Sure, whatever. Because I need to go to bed. So, good night, everybody. Thank you all for watching. We completely fail at doing a objective, but we are okay. We managed to get there in the end, and I don't know why, but my phone just started listening to me talk and was like, I think it was trying to figure out what it was I was saying. It was about to tell me how to spell the word objective. But like, thank you all for watching. I'm going to get some sleep. We did make decent progress. Like, we managed to fix some issues with the farm. We've confirmed the temperature situation does work. We have power being generated, just very slowly, and it's entirely dependent on these two watermills working. I should probably get a third. Unfortunately, I don't really have the components or anything necessary. Oh well, actually, I have the components. I don't have the steel. But maybe it's worth me having a look into getting a third. But yeah, I think we did alright. Even though we did have to save scum a little bit. Farewell, everybody. You all have yourselves a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.